My name is Martha Laurencin, and I am the owner of Miss Martha's Caribbean Kitchen here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. As a result of being involved in the ImpactAZ program, I have been able to get myself prepared in terms of becoming certified for small business certifications, such as the minority business owner, a woman business owner, and I have been able to access a number of different entities in which I've been able to apply for their services. So it's been a positive move in that I have been able to use the information and the skills developed through ImpactAZ to do a whole lot of things that I was not able to do before. ImpactAZ has been impactful in that I was able to receive a grant from Elevate, so that has been a result of ImpactAZ. But also, I have been able to take the information that has been taught through the program and been able to get myself working on different areas that I have now been able to begin the process of applying for other funding sources. So it has been positive in that I'm not only able to see funding possibilities, but also look at the areas that I have needed to work on for my business and prepare myself for long-term goals and become prepared for the future funding needs of my business. ImpactAZ has been detrimental in terms of allowing me to see my limitations and the weaknesses of my own strength, and being able to acknowledge and identify things that I need to do and be able to reassess and correct some things in my business. So overall, it has been a transformation for me in terms of being honest with what I've needed and been able to take that information and now work to get help in the areas that I'm weak and be able to work on my strength so that my business can begin to flourish as a result. I believe it's important to receive support from the business community as well as our community individuals becoming a part of the program, because I think there are a lot of things we do not know. And as individuals in business, it helps when someone else can show you your areas that are in need of help and advancement and be able to take that information and grow from there. So ImpactAZ to me is very, it's a positive place to support. It's good ground to sow seed into, but also it's community thinking. So if we want more from our community in Arizona and the people who are developing community, then we should support ImpactAZ because I think it's worthwhile and it's good ground to sow into. I would definitely recommend the program because it's fruitful. In addition to being fruitful, I think we've been able to receive information from knowledgeable individuals in the community, in the business world, but also the heart of the CEO, Dr. Velma, is about growing individuals and helping individuals become their best and take that information and grow your families, your legacy. So I believe that the program in itself is worth it because ultimately it's about how you take the information and how you develop yourself and develop others that are around you and what impact you make in those lives that you sow into. Dr. Velma. I think Dr. Velma is an example of an individual who is not just about herself. Um, Ultimately, her heart is about helping others, and she's a servant. And I think anytime you have individuals such as Dr. Velma and how she wants the best for everyone that she comes in contact with, I think that is how we can grow. That is how we sow into others. That is how we build others. And I think she has all of that down pat. I think her ultimate is always to um, encourage and inspire. And that's who she is. And I think that is what helps us to not just look at ourselves, but all of a sudden you're looking at, okay, who else can I tell what I know? Who else can I take that information that Dr. Velma just gave and help other people? So ultimately, I think she's a seed sower, and that's what comes when I think of Dr. Velma. There's so much. When I first met, just to go back a little bit, when I first met Dr. Velma, it was a result of a prayer that I made asking God for a divine connection. And it happened so that I got information on my Facebook page that led me to Dr. Velma and her program. So ultimately, to me, it's been a divine connection with my contact with Dr. Velma. But in addition to that, Dr. Velma is always pouring in and always have positive words and always has encouraging words. And for me, it's been her mission to always remind me that I can do it, that there's more in me, there's greatness in me. And it may just be a hug, it may just be a soft word, but there's always that constant, inspiring attitude that builds. And that's what I see in her, and that's every time, and it's been constant. I just think it's an enriching program. I think it's new. I think it's so of course when we think of something new, you think of, oh, they still have to work things out, but we all grow, and I see the program as, yes, it's in the beginning stage. However, I think there's a lot of growth that it's going to be, developing as we continue to see the program and build more for the community and build more for the state of Arizona as the program continues.